Hello, my name is Robert Burton-Moore and I am an actor and the writer of Hello, My Name is Jack. So because Hello, My Name is Jack was meant to basically be premiering, if you like, this weekend at the Oso Theatre. It got cancelled because of COVID-19. We thought we'd give you a little bit of an insight into what Hello, My Name is Jack is about, basically where the idea came from and what basically the overall plan is for it and how we hope it's going to influence other work and influence audiences after seeing it. Hello, my name is Jack. Started as an idea that I had when I was in my third year of drama school back in 2018. I was my drama school's disability and dyslexia officer on our student union, and I basically got annoyed at the lack of representation and accessibility within theatre. Obviously, it's an ongoing problem. It's not gonna just sort of change. It's not like Hello, My Name is Jack is gonna come out and it's all gonna change overnight. There's a long way to go. A lot has come on, but there is still a long way to go. And I'm not naive to that fact. So I basically wrote it because, you know, as long as it surrounds a character or characters with learning differences, a couple of them have learning differences and are neurodiverse in one way or another. And there's 4 young characters, and it's all basically about building relationships for kids with learning differences and building relationships with kids that might not have the most sort of like typical social upbringing, so things like people that are young carers or sort of are quite independent in themselves because they don't see a lot of their parents or their guardians. Also about kids, you know, sort of there's essences of like bullying and why bullying happens and things like that. So it's all little things that, you know, sort of kids growing up have got to deal with that are probably quite, I guess, adult issues or mature issues, but aren't really talked about. And if they are talked about, they're talked about in quite a adult, serious way that like young people might not understand as easy or isn't as accessible to young people. So I thought if you put it in a play, more kids get it through like sort of the medium of like plays and media and television and things like that, because obviously kids spend so much time nowadays and young people spend so much time nowadays on phones, computers, tablets, televisions, all of that kind of stuff, that they're going to absorb a message from a piece of media than they are from sort of anything else, I personally think, at the minute anyway. So that's kind of why Hello, My Name is Jack came about. It's just sort of a fun thing with sort of like a more mature message, but not displayed in a way that a young person will go, oh, it's a lecture sort of thing. When it first came about in my head in 2018, it was about one person and how they viewed the world and how no one else understood the way in which they viewed the world. Because I think so often with people with learning differences and disabilities, people say, like, they don't see the world normally. No. People think that they don't see the world normally, but I actually think, you know, it's a lot of society have a certain way of seeing things because of the way people have been brought up and taught to live in sort of like that every day. But I think people that are neurodiverse or have learning differences or disabilities present a new way of understanding things that if people were just a little bit less ignorant and were more open-minded would actually make a lot more sense. So it started as just Jack being a character trying to navigate the world and everyone around them trying to understand their way of thinking. And then that sort of developed into a video game aspect because, you know, I think everyone, like I said, a lot of young people nowadays have that like escapism through a sort of virtual world and things like that, and I thought it makes a lot more sense to try and convey a message to both neurodiverse and neurotypical people and able-bodied people, that if you know take it through a medium of something like that, it's more understandable. So the idea that the world isn't seen in a wrong way or a different way, it's just a different way of laying it out. And if you explain it through the medium of a video game, it seemed to make a lot more sense while writing it. So it's about Jack and them trying to battle each day as like a little mission and stuff through like the medium of a video game basically, and they pick up friends and relationships along the way, that also work within the medium of this video game, and I think it just makes everything a lot more fun. And like I say, it's a mature message through not like a kid medium, because there's a lot of like adults that play video games and stuff, but like through a sort of less serious medium, I guess.